Hey there folks, I am Blunty, and this is Destiny, more specifically the Destiny Beta, playing on the PlayStation Vita, so that's neat. Before we get started, some gamer excuses. You'll have to forgive me for the shockingly terribly bad way I'm playing. For a start, there's a friggin' camera between me and the Vita, obviously. Secondly, the Vita is attached to a locked-off stand to stop it moving about in front of the camera and to keep it in focus, which makes my grip a little bit unnatural and awkward. And thirdly, well, this one is on me. I just never really got very good with the little thumbsticks on the Vita, and it's been a while since I've played on the thing too, so, yeah. I know I'm sucking, just deal with it. There's no need to be a dick about it in the comments, alright? Alright. Now, of course, there is no version of Destiny for Vita, so for those not in the know on what's going on here, this is a not an especially well-known feature of the PlayStation 4 and Vita combination. This is called Remote Play, and it is a very clever system whereby the PlayStation 4 sends its video feed across to the Vita, and the Vita sends back all the local controller inputs. And as the name suggests, Remote Play lets you play your PS4 games remotely, which is, as I said in the opening, pretty damn nifty. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is simply because after some videos I did about Destiny and some frequent tweeting I've been doing while I've been littering the beta maps with the hideous bodies of my enemies for the past few days, I got a few questions from you guys about it. So instead of pinging you back one by one, I figured it'd be a useful video to make for the rest of you out there wondering how well Destiny works with Remote Play. Now, the biggest issue with many remote play games is the fact that the Vita has a reduced button count when compared to the PlayStation 4's controller, and that means vital functions often get shifted to the rear touchpad on the Vita, which is always just really awful. If I'm honest, it's awkward. You have no physical feedback at all, and that means it's sloppy, and seriously, it's just not great for fast twitch stuff. You're never sure whether you hit the proper spot or not, and it just doesn't work very well. Bungie clearly know this, and by default they've rearranged the missing buttons to more logical and easier places, like the sides of the touch screen for melee and grenades, and the center portion standing in for the DualShock 4's own touchpad. Sprinting is a bit difficult, being moved to the D-pad down direction, and emotes, which were on the D-pad on the PlayStation 4, are now given a new 2-button combo. But everything else, including iron sights, works just fine. Or at least it would if I didn't suck so much with the little thumb nubs on the Vita. This is my issue, not an issue with the controller scheme itself. I've seen plenty of other people out there, more regular Vita players, who are just as twitch accurate here as they are with full-sized thumbsticks. Visually, you do of course lose resolution with the PlayStation 4's 1080p scrunched down to the Vita's 960 by 554 screen, so some text, and particularly player handles above their avatars, can be a bit tricky to make out sometimes. But there's nothing that really kills playability. You can still spot far-off movement easily enough and target distant enemies, and nothing of low-level gameplay consequence is made any more difficult. So if you are looking forward to some bedtime Destiny action, or want to go loot hunting while you're on the shitter, or simply have to give up the big TV to another member of the household for a while because you've been hogging it all friggin' day, and you happen to have a Vita, well, good news, Destiny plays pretty nicely with the remote play functionality. But me? Yeah, I'm going back to my DualShock 4 so I can actually start putting more of my bullets into aliens and less of my bullets into the frickin' hillside. Thanks for watching, I hope this has been handy. I'm Blunty, and I will catch you next time.